The surplus funds business is making people go bankrupt. Agents are quitting this business every single week, and people are losing tons of money. That's exactly what the losers say when they pull one county list, make a few calls, get nowhere, and then assume the business is dead. Trust me, this is not true, but not entirely wrong either. You see, if you work a competitive county, use a basic agreement you found online, call the same lists 50 times, and expect the county to hand you a check in a couple of weeks. Yes, it will seem crowded, slow, and frustrating, but once you know what you're doing, the real business is way more fruitful. All you need is the proven pipeline and legal compliance from start to finish. That version of the surplus funds business is still wide open in 2026. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why. First of all, for anyone watching this who is newer to surplus funds, here is the quick version of what this business actually is. When a property is sold at a foreclosure or tax auction for more than what was owed, the extra money left over after all debts are paid is called surplus funds. It also gets called overages or excess proceeds, depending on the state. That money legally belongs to the previous homeowner, but in most cases, they have no idea it exists. They lost the property, moved on, and nobody told them there was money waiting. That gap between the money sitting in a county account and the person who legally owns it is the business. You come in, find this money in free public records, reach out to the right person, and keep a cut for recovering their money for them. Now, what changed heading into 2026 goes back to a 2023 Supreme Court decision called Tyler vs. Hennepin County. The court ruled that the government cannot keep the equity above what was owed from a tax foreclosure sale without running into a serious constitutional problem. That ruling forced counties and states to take surplus funds more seriously. A lot of markets that were previously off the table are now accessible, and many of those states are still working out their claim procedures, forms, and deadlines. This means that surplus funds recovery isn't saturated. It's open to new agents more than ever. Also, according to Adam's Q1 2026 foreclosure report, total U.S. foreclosure filings were up 26% compared to Q1 of 2025. Foreclosure starts were up 20% year over year. Bank repossessions were up 45%. That has been a rising trend for 11 straight months heading into 2026. More filings mean more auction activity. More auction activity means more cases where the property sells for more than what was owed. And when that happens, more surplus gets created. So the business is there, the inventory is there. But the question is, are you? On top of all this, property values are still significantly higher than they were before 2020 in a lot of markets. So when a surplus case does show up, the numbers are bigger than they used to be. A case that might have created $8,000 in overages a few years back could now be sitting at $25,000 or $40,000, depending on the property, the debt load, and what the auction brought in. Estimates put unclaimed surplus funds at over $2 billion sitting in county accounts across the United States right now. That is not a perfectly audited government figure, but it does give you a sense of the size of what we are actually talking about. So if someone tells you there are no deals left, they are not working the right counties, or maybe they don't want you to. Now, here is where I'm going to be clear with you, because this would not be an honest video if I only told you the good side. As this niche matures, the challenges in this business will grow too, because frauds have been in this space for a long time. Previous homeowners are suspicious when a stranger calls and tells them money is waiting. This means you have to earn trust with clear language, proper documents, and real transparency. The legal side is also something you cannot skip over. Every state has its own fee caps, claim deadlines, filing requirements, and documentation rules. A contract that works cleanly in one state can create a serious problem in another. And the income cycle is something a lot of people do not talk about upfront. These claims can take anywhere from 60 to 120 days and sometimes longer. Along with that, the county process to actually have a successful claim is getting tighter to avoid fraud. So you need a complete system, a system that's tested and proven. Generic scripts and vague agreements are not going to get you signed clients in 2026. That's where I come in. I have been working this business since 2018, operating across multiple states, and have helped clients recover funds ranging from a few $1,000s to well over six figures on a single case. If you are interested in learning this step-by-step the right way, get in touch or enroll in my course by clicking the link in the description. Now back to the market. Michigan, Indiana, Pennsylvania, Arizona, and parts of the Midwest can have solid opportunity if you know how to actually work them. The problem is most new agents never leave the 2 or 3 states everybody on YouTube is already talking about. The agents who are winning in 2026 are the ones who operate like professionals. They source leads from more than one state. They know which counties publish their surplus lists online and which ones make you dig through physical records. They skip trace fast and follow up without sounding desperate. So here is my honest answer to the question in this video's title. Is surplus funds too saturated in 2026? No, not for serious operators. Foreclosure filings are up. Surplus cases are being generated every month. The supply of compliant professional agents is still nowhere close to the amount of available work. But is it super easy? Also no, at least not with the proper guidance. Anyone telling you this business is simple money is either selling you something or has never actually run a compliant multi-state operation. The opportunity is there, but only for the people who know the statutes, move fast, work clean, and build trust with previous homeowners who have every reason not to trust them. The agents who win in 2026 are not smarter than you. They just have a tested system they follow every single time. For sourcing leads, picking states, reviewing contracts, and following up without sounding desperate. I built that system through 8 years of doing this, and I put everything into my course. You can get in touch or enroll by clicking the link in the description. And if you are already looking at a specific state for 2026, drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I may use your state in the next breakdown. If this helped you, hit the like button, subscribe so you do not miss the next one, and I will see you in the next video.